Hi, I'm John Fitzgerald and welcome to this week's issue of Team Wealth Builders. Today I want to talk to you about facts and figures. And the facts and figures are what I call the one percenters. And the reason why I focus on the one percenters is because if you're going to be successful at anything, you're going to be in that 1% category. And when I started this business, in fact, Custodian WealthBuilders, I was amazed when I did all the study to realise that out of all of us as Australians, all investing, all having superannuation, etc., only maybe 1 to 2% will invest on an income at or above the median wage. I mean, that's just phenomenal, isn't it? And that's the facts and figures on it. So what does it mean? We have to invest differently. That's essentially what that means to me. We have to think differently and we have to invest differently. And it's even more interesting than that, because if you look at the bell curve of that 1%, you'll notice something about them, about those people. First of all, they don't follow the pack. Secondly, they are innovators in so many ways. They're quick to research, quick to do their homework. And thirdly, they're disciplined and focused people. That 1%. And I'm somebody who studies success and studies successful people. You know, and some of my favourites are Ray Kroc from McDonald's. And, you know, why I often talk about him is he was and is the ultimate property investor. And boy, oh boy, did he have so many obstacles. And of all the people that tried to build fast food franchises, he succeeded. He's really that 1%er. Why? It'll come down to your mindset, but also daring to be different, daring to be different all the time, and daring to ask yourself, how can I do this better? When I see obstacles, how can I do that better, rather than following the pack? Now, as property investors, there's really only two things that we need to do well and do better. Number one is increase our income, because that gives us the fuel to be able to duplicate. And number two is to stay on track and do what we set out to do, which is acquire properties. The history will take care of itself, particularly now that we're coming out of the GFC. So I just want you to focus for this week on think like a 1%er. And that 1%er will be hanging around with people who are successful. You know, success breeds success. And have that consciously in your mind, as I have since I was 17 years old, because my mentors were 1%ers. I surround myself with 1%ers. You're a 1%er. You're a team wealth builder. You want to be that 1%er. So think like one. Innovate. Be creative. Ask questions and hang around with other 1%ers and study the 1%ers, the successful people. Ray Kroc, Steve Jobs. Fantastic. Bill Gates, 1%er. Now, and these are people you can pick up books on, read and learn about. Just fantastic stories. Guys, as 1%ers, let me ask you to do the 1%. And that is, if you like what I'm talking about, it has some value to you, please click on like and share it with people. You know, because the 1%ers, that's what we do. We give. And in giving, you'll actually receive. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, use those domains and let's get it out there. Let's get these positive messages out there. That's what 1%ers do.